Oh, right, is it? Sound coming out now, I wonder. Let's see, I think it's now working. Ah, now we've got a picture. Excellent, looking more promising. Evening all, give us a thumbs up. Let me know, is the sound coming through? I had a problem with the microphone, didn't seem to want to link up tonight for some reason. So just let me know if you can hear me okay. Give me a thumbs up or type in the chat or something. So I know it's working, that would be good. We'll have a quick mouth of the tea. Lovely, thank you very much. Let's see, Lane Roger, evening. Peter N, hello. Peter Stella, evening. Kevin, hi, ho. Gary, hello. Excellent. A few people there. Marvellous. Good stuff. Evening, Paul. Right, just a quickie, probably an update on things. Had a busy week. Had a couple of things cropped up I wasn't expecting this week, but never mind. All good, hopefully. Found myself in Worthing the other day. Took some pictures, a couple of snaps of the pier while I was down there. They're doing some work on the pier. I haven't been to Worthing for years, so it was quite interesting. Yeah, there's a few snaps by the phone. I'll see if they're any good. I'll show them on Sunday night, maybe, if you're interested to see what they're doing to Worthing. But yeah, we plod on with the auction. Evening, Peter C. So where are we up to on this? Let me think. So descriptions of all the wall machines are done. Videos of all the bandits are done, I think, and uploaded. So yeah, getting there with it. I was hoping to actually start uploading things to Easy Live end of this week, but as I say, a couple of things cropped up I wasn't expecting, so never mind. At least we're sort of a week in hand this time, so that's good. I've got it all done in the next few days, though, because I'm away, so I should be cracking on again tomorrow with more videos. Videos of the wall machines probably tomorrow. And then I've got to do descriptions of bandits. Yeah, getting there anyway. Viewing this Sunday, 11 till 2 o'clock. If you want to come and view this Sunday, you're welcome to at God Manchester. And then they'll be viewing again on the Saturday before the auction, so Saturday the 29th. None in between because I'm away working. But yes, I've got two opportunities to come and view if you want to. So might see some of you on Sunday. Don't forget also to book your tickets in for Norfolk event if you're going there. Details on the Colcon website. Just look in the diary section on the homepage there. Click where it says details here. I still haven't put the hotel details up, have I? Peter sent me to them and I've not put them up, so I must remember to do that. Apologies. Just been a bit of a hectic few days. Let me just mark myself a quick note here. Hotel details for Norfolk. We'll try and remember to do that this evening, amongst everything else. I'll just stick a link in here for those of you who are not on the Colcon site. You'll need to be a, I think everybody's tuned in probably is, but if you're not, you need to be signed into the Colcon website. You don't need to be a paying member, but you do need to be signed in to get this booking button to work. Just click it. So it's booking for Wroxham on Sunday. If you're also going to Yarmouth on Saturday, then tick that little box there. And just, it comes up with your name at the top here. Obviously, this is my test account. Pop names of any guests you bring with you, if you bring your partner or your kids or whatever. And then just send it through. You'll get an email through to confirm your booking. Bring that with you, either print it off or if you've got it, your email on your phone or your iPad or something, doesn't matter what, but just to show at the door at Wroxham on Sunday so you get let in. Otherwise, it will cost you £16 for adults, £14 for kids, so you're saving a lot of money by booking in advance. You're getting free, loads of free parking there, cafe there and everything. Just scroll down the events page, there's links here to the websites as well, so you can check out the sites. And hopefully you'll all have a jolly good time. I won't be there, sadly, because I'm working away, which I'm extremely annoyed about. But I'm hoping everyone who goes will take lots of pictures. Send it to me, then I can put them together. And we can show some other people who didn't make it, and I can see what I missed as well. So there you go. Now, talking of events, also I spoke to Robert again today, Wood Bank for this year. Did I not do Wood Bank video last year? Sure, I've got some clips. Maybe I didn't. Oh, no, I don't think I did I? That was the first year. It was expanded twice since then. If you scroll down the events page, you'll see one where it says Collectors Day near Bradford at Wood Bank. So we're doing that again this year on the 13th of September. Dates there again in the diary date section. So 13th at Wood Bank, and then the 14th we'll be doing, all being well, Darren's new arcade, which is, I can't remember the name of the place, but up north west as opposed to north east. It's about an hour and a half, 2 hours between the two, something like that. So hopefully some people will make a weekend of it. Again, we'll find some hotels in the area and whatnot if you want to stay over. And also there'll be an evening meal. We'll get together. There's a nice pub we've been to the past couple of years, not too far from Wood Bank, and that's been good as well. So we'll all go there for a meal afterwards if you want to join us. So again, I'll sort the details out of that in the next week or two and start getting booked people in so we can get an area in the pub booked so we can all sit together. Because obviously that time of year, you know, sort of mid-late summer, it's a beautiful spot with fantastic views. The pub gets quite busy, so we want to make sure we can all squeeze in. Kevin says, definitely can't wait for next weekend. Seriously need a break. Yeah, me too. Unfortunately, I'm not getting a break now. I'm just working all the way through. Never mind. Might go wild and have a whole day off in April yet. It's a bit, I think I had a day off last year sometime, if I remember rightly. Anyway, there you go. So that's where we're at events and things. Auction going swimmingly. Had a very interesting call today. Can't say anything about at the moment, but might lead to another auction. Yeah, lots going on. So all good. April, then the collectibles auction. Should be good for that. I say should be because I've suddenly, after coming up for 4.5 years, the coroner has finally set a date for the inquest into Mum's death at the hands of the NHS all that time ago. So that's end of April, so I may well have to move the auction date yet. There's several days hearing, obviously I've got prep to do and stuff. So bear with me on that one. We'll see how it goes. At the moment, I'll leave it at that date, and that's what I'm heading for. But might have to move it a bit. Yeah. Well, I've got May, then April, then July. I've got these dates wrong around, haven't I? Another job to self. Rearrange diary dates. Because that little bit of the website is one of the few bits left that I sort of manually write, as opposed to it being coded, as it were. Computer's clever enough to put things in date order, and I'm not. It was probably about 4 in the morning when I was doing it, so never mind. Peter Williamson, evening all. 40-ish people booked in for the 23rd. Wow, at Miniature World, excellent. 15-ish doing Great Yarmouth as well. Can't wait. Please get your spares orders in with Roger. Ah, yes, if you need bits, get hold of Roger. If you haven't got his details, get hold of me or Peter or somebody. Then Roger can have a good old rummage in all his stock and find some bits and bobs for you, probably. So, yes, give him a bit of warning. I've seen Roger's spare store. It takes a bit of rummaging. Yes. So, yeah, do that. Elaine says it's containable open. I think yeah, Elaine might be there with a dustbin bag. Is it 50 pence a dustbin bag and help yourself? Get it emptied? Is that the idea? Don't know. It will be, yeah, that's a good idea, I think. Get rid of it all, get a shot of it. Excellent idea. Clear it out. Is Jim going? I can't remember if I've seen his booking coming yet. Jim Witherspoon. Is he on tonight? Or Peter, do you know if he's going? A couple of people have asked me. I keep sending people his way for back flashes and top flashes and artwork and stuff. So be good if he's around probably. Yes, he is both days. There you go then. So if you need back flashes, top flashes, artwork, machines doing, Jim will be there and does great stuff. And there's plenty of his work you can see in both of Peter's arcades as well, I'm sure. So you can see what he does as well, which is good. And it's very, very good. So yeah, get your orders in there as well. Kevin, is there a meal planned for the Saturday night? Oh, I don't know. I haven't planned it because I'm not going to be there. Liaise with Peter on that one. He knows all the best places to eat in Yarmouth, so you could all go around to Zach's or whatever it's called these days. I've not been there for a few years. That was used to be my favourite in Yarmouth many years ago. Often drive from Cambridge up to Yarmouth just to go to Zach's for dinner and then come home again. It's not called that anymore, it's called something else. Can't think what it's called now. But yeah, if there's that many people going and staying, hopefully you can all get together and do something. It makes a good weekend of it, doesn't it? Good fun. I'm madly jealous. I should be stuck in a studio. Hey ho. To pay the bills. Pizza's not yet. Depends on who wants what. It's now Zach's again. Oh, there you go. They brought it back. Well, I recommend it then if it's as good as it always used to be. Is it still smothered with memorabilia? It used to be all the walls, every square inch smothered with Americana, signs and automobilia and all that sort of stuff. Typical American stuff. Great. Oh, well, I'm even more jealous than if you were going to go to Zach's for dinner. I'm quite upset now. Hey ho. Never mind. At least this job, they usually put me up in a nice hotel. I'll give them that. It's a very good production company. Well, talking of which, anybody watch my new little chess program on Monday night? Did you enjoy that? It looked quite good considering what a rush we did it in. The program didn't even exist about 3 weeks or something before we started shooting it. It was a very, very rushed job. Call in sick and come and meet us. Yeah, but then Tom Kerridge would be upset. And so would the production be upset because they wouldn't be able to film their next series. And then you wouldn't get to know any more of Tom Kerridge's pub secrets, would you? There you go, you see. As I say, it's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it. Yeah. While we're looking at this page, let's look at a different page while we're chit-chattering away. Oh yeah, I was going to say, I've done a couple of tweaks to the website again. I do every now and again because things annoy me and I finally get around to doing them. So I finally put a button in, which is quite a simple one, but it was complicated to do. So for example, I don't know, if you're on fortune tellers, flashing light fortune tellers, let's say, there you go, and you're looking at a Ollie Wells kissometer, there you go. So there was always this button, which is view more machines by Oliver Wales, and it shows you all of Oliver Wales's machines. I've also added in this button now, which goes back to other fortune tellers of the flashing light kind, for example. It takes you back to the flashing light page. That seems quite simple, but because of the way the website's programmed, it's not, because I don't use cookies. About the only website on the web these days that doesn't use cookies, because I don't like cookies. Because cookies are there for two reasons. Reason one, to steal as much information about you as they can so they can sell it to other people, data mining. And reason 2 is just because they're lazy programmers, and it's an easy way of doing things because it just tracks every page you visit on the website. So if you're here, it's easy to see you need to go back to there. But because I don't do cookies, I've got to figure out if you're on Personality Love Meter page, you might want to go to Oliver Wales because it's an Oliver Wales machine, or you might want to go to other flashing light fortune tellers as it's a flashing light fortune teller machine. So that's if you land just straight on the page, that's quite a difficult thing to sort out from a programming point of view. There you go. Anyway, that's done. What else have I done? A few other tweaks. Done some behind the scenes tweaks as well, just to make things slightly quicker for me to do. Something else I noticed interesting today. I put up, what machine was it? On the new machines pages. New pages. Oh yeah, time limit. So it was quite an interesting little machine. So there's 2 versions. So there's Amusement Mart. What's it called? By the Amusement Machine Mart, which is Shepard's company. So, but it's actually stamped on the machine just above time. It says made by Amusement Machine Mart. That's not a sharp as a picture of that one. But there's also on, I think the one we got in the auction, wherever that is. Where's the time limit? There it is. This one is stamped up Morris Sheffrus and Sons. I don't know which was first. I've sold one of those before as well. It says like Morris Sheffrus and Sons. Thought that was interesting. And of course, also they made I think that's Amusement Mart again, made one called Time something else, Time something. No, Beat the Clock, wasn't it? What am I looking for? Amusement. Forgotten already. Amusement Equipment Company? No. Amusement Design? No. Forgotten. Where was I? Go back to here. New pages. That one. The Amusement Machine Mart. That's right. Beat the Clock. That was the other one. Yeah, which again is basically the same mechanism, but in a more traditional Allwyn cabinet. There you go. There's kind of 3 versions of it. And this one doesn't have either manufacturer on the playfield artwork. So there you go. Isn't that interesting? Quite a good machine. I've never seen it. Basically, while the you put your penny in, there's like the clock in the middle goes round. It takes, I don't know, 20 seconds or something. But while it's going round, you can't lose. So you can keep winning and it'll pay out. You get your ball back, and another go and it'll pay out. You get your ball back, another go pay out, and so on until the clock goes back to 12. And then when it gets back to 12, then your losing ball will lose. So interesting game. You can potentially win quite a lot. You've not seen one before. They don't come up too often. That was that. And there's something else I noticed. I can't remember what it was now. Oh yeah, fun. That was it. So there's now 4 versions, different versions of Rent a Fun or Ball Past the Arrow. So I had versions 1, 2, and 3, and the one we got in the auction I've called 3. I've changed it slightly. The one we got in the auction has penny and tokens. It pays out tokens. It's like a carousel token, like you get in the Saxony Allwyns, that type of payout mechanism. 5 tubes, token tubes, and it will take either pennies or tokens. The machine we got is the same one we sold before. It's just been we sold it back in 2015. Yeah, she's had the paint stripped off it. Well, I think they always were black, these. Obviously, the person who bought it before thought it looked better stripped back to oak. So if you buy that, you might want to paint it black again. They're usually black with these, and then these kind of grooves in them are painted red, generally speaking. Seems to be the thing. But yes, there's 4 versions of that machine now. Interesting, isn't it? I don't know which was first. I'm assuming 1, 2, 3, 4, just because of the way the mechanisms work. But I could have got them all in the wrong order. If anybody's got any more information on those, or if you've got another different version, interesting to hear. Good machines though, good things. Kevin says, Zach's rings a bell as to where I celebrate my 30th birthday. My mate's got me a blow up for the right. Oh, very good. Sounds very Zach's. Greg says, just got home, evening. We were just discussing dinner arrangements for Saturday the 20, whatever it is, 2nd. If you're going up to Yarmouth for the weekend. They might go to Zach's for the evening. Very good. Recommend. Peter says yes, black. Yeah, the Brenner funds. Interesting. I made some really interesting stuff, Brenners. The Easy 3. Some of these, I think they only made one of each. They all there was a batch. I think was it Dave Jeeson bought them many years ago, directly from Brenner's, and they all seemed like kind of prototype things they had in their own arcade on the pier, I think. And some really interesting machines. Easy 3. Little Bren, that was like a funny little pinball machine that paid out, and there's 2 of them known. I think they probably made a batch of the arcade again, and the coins paid out onto the playfield glass. 2016 we sold that, look. Quite a curvaceous little thing. Quite short, it's probably only, I don't know, if I've got the measurements on there, I don't think I did. I probably didn't measure them at the time. But, you know, sort of countertop sized. You just bounce the ball away a bit, and the lights flashed at the top, 1, 2, or X. A bit like in the same way as the Shields tuck shop type thing, that kind of thing. Just each time the ball bounces, it flashes the light. And then if the game ended with the X lit, it would pay you out a penny or something. That was actually on half pennies, that one, I've just noticed. I know, half p, half a new pence, half a pence. There you go. I don't know where that went. I've got a price for it for some reason. Maybe it was in the auction, didn't sell, as there's no price for it down there. And then noughts and crosses. This is my machine, this one. Came up for sale a little while ago. I bought this one. So sometime at a meet in the future, I'll dig it out. It needs a bit of oiling to get it to work, I think, but it's all there. Really interesting machine. So a game for 2 players. Insert a penny, push the handle down, and release it. Then in this little red panel at the bottom there, if you can see it, I don't know if you can because it's come on the screen. Just about see it, can't you? This red panel. There's 9 little buttons, and you either push them in. You push them in, and the board lights up with a 0 or a 0, or you pull the little button out, and it gets an X. So you play noughts and crosses with your mates, and it just lights up, battery up. But very, very clever mechanism. Like these Brenner things are really, really clever. And I think it's the only one there is. Again, it's probably a prototype machine, I think. Or again, if anyone's got another one or ever seen another one, it'd be interesting to see and find. And again, see if they were kind of developed over time, if they're different. But yeah, quite interesting thing. Paul says that was a quick trip to Middlesbrough and back. Gosh, that's a bit of a drag. Greg said, never seen a Brenner payout machine. Every day I learn something new. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Hand Impressionist. That's mine as well. In my big restoration heap, waiting to be done. Big floor standing fortune teller thing. This thing on the top there, if you can see in between the kind of the two pillars, it lifts up. It reminds me of a sandwich toaster. You stick your hand in it, pop your penny in the slot, and it kind of clamps down on your hand. I mean, not very hard, obviously, but. And then along the top here, this, if you can see my mouse moving, this line of lights all flashes and whatnot, and the other lights flash, and I think flashes come under the hand thing as well, as if it's photographing your hand. And once it's done all that jazz, it spits a card out the bottom. Yeah. Has a big light up hand on right on the very top as well, which I've got. Not in the picture for some reason. But good bit of nonsense. As far as I know, there's two of them, and I own both of them. Don't know why I've got two of them, but there we are. They both need restoring. I think they're both all there. One needs a glass doing. That'll be a gym job when I can get to it to do it. That'll be. I'm sure Jim can make me a new glass. I think they have glass. There's glasses in the side of them as well. I think they have lettering on. Again, I think I need one or two of them as well. So definitely a gym job. Interesting machine. Brenner, I don't know what Brenner radio is. Anybody got a Brenner radio? They made a machine called Radio. Don't know what it is. Unit Prospector. Don't know what that is either. If anybody's ever got any other interesting Brenner machines, let me know. There is company machines on half p. No. So it's a tiddly little coin, isn't it? Peter says, did you buy 17 electro machines at Middlesbrough? Sounds intriguing. What was there for sale? Was it an auction or something? I don't have time to look. I'm intrigued now. What was 17 electro machines in Middlesbrough? What else was I going to tell you? Something else. What else did I need to put a new page up for? Was there something else? Oh, this fortune teller. Oh yeah. I don't think is Tom here tonight. I don't think he is he? Haven't seen him. He keeps promising to tell me who made this. He found the maker of it. Greg didn't. Got room for one all win. Just. Oh. We've got some nice all wins for sale. Come on, buy an all win. Marketplace today. All electro machines. Oh, I don't do marketplace. Anything any good? Anything unusual? Kevin says, speaking of other auctions, have people seen the auction of Flambards in Cornwall? Yeah, that auction's up. Not much machine-wise. A couple of vending machines and a punch ball that's made out of about 4 different punch balls. I think it's got a I can't remember which way around now. I think it's an Aaron's cabinet with a Mills base plate and a Sheffers dial or something like that. It's a bit of a mismatch of different punch balls. And a couple of cigarette vendors and things. Some interesting shop bits. Nothing. The chemist shop's really good, isn't it? But some's been sold already. According to Peter, he told me this morning that a new park that's going to be opening next year has bought a whole load of the auction. So it's all been withdrawn, all going to be withdrawn. Problem with that auction, everything on the hammer is all plus VAT and then plus a lot of buyer's premium, so you're paying at least half as much again on top of the hammer. So that could get quite expensive if you're not paying attention. And it's in Cornwall, which if you're not in Cornwall is a long way. Apart from all that, made by Himbau Manufacturing. There you go. Thank you very much. Himbau Manufacturing. Oh, I don't think I've got them. I think I've heard of them before. Himbau Manufacturing. Have we got them? Hirschfield. No, that's a new one on me. Excellent. Oh, thank you very much. Oops. Oh, now what we'll do, I'll click the wrong button. I'll write that down or I'll forget. And the comment will disappear. Heimbau Manufacturing. Thank you very much. Above is a link to the EMs. I don't think links don't come through. I don't think if you try and post links. I just wondered if there's anything interesting that we've not seen before. That was all. It was nice to see new, different things. What did somebody ask me about? Talking about new and different. The pinball, wasn't the fireball? This one. Yeah. Is it that one we sold before? Is it the same one? I'm not sure if it is. We got this time. Let me have a look. I think it is. 2015 we sold it last. Come back again. Fascinating machine. Good fun to play. 1937 is it, I think. And you can see on the playfield it's like a red letter M almost. It has a beam of light comes out of this aluminium-y thing, goes up the playfield, bounces on the mirror, back down, bounces on the mirror, up and down again. Then this other bit of aluminium over on the plunger side. There's a light sensor in it. You fly your ball up, use your weight, and every time it crosses that beam of light, you score. All the red lights on the playfield flash. And it scores up. And in the background, on the backflash there, score thing is like some backlit rotating dial, I think it is, or something. Like a back projection score thing. Really interesting thing. Very rare in super condition as well. Yeah, all working. I'll video it sometime, Sunday or Monday probably. So if you're interested in that, you can either come and have a play on Sunday or wait for the video. Yeah, great fun machine. Peter says there's a lot here has been withdrawn from Flambards. Mr. Trefoil, they're based in Philadelphia. The Heimbau Manufacturing, Philadelphia. Should look them up. Greg says nothing new and interesting. He's going to send me the link. Oh well, there's nothing new and interesting. I like new and interesting things we've not seen before. Oh, the shooter was the other thing, yeah. Yes, I fired up today. I've done a description and whatnot for it. There's 2 chain drives in the back. I'll try and it's really difficult. The slope of the glass to try and photograph with the camera is really awkward. So I'll see if I can get the glass out of it, I think. Not sure how it comes out. Maybe that front lip comes off. I don't know. I'll have a look to try and photograph and video it. It's really good. It's double layer at the back, so you've got this nice kind of casting, like a hunting scene on. I wonder if that was painted originally in colours. Could have been. There's like a guy kneeling down with a gun shooting and his dog, whatnot. Not sure what he's hunting. Anyway. And then you've got a row of ducks goes along behind the trees. And it's lit up when you play it as well, so you can see it better. So a row of ducks is trying traditional, you know, shooting gallery style. And then further back behind that, every now and again a zeppelin goes across quite a bit faster than the ducks. Which is quite fun to try and hit the zeppelin. So really good machine. Quite rare. It's only one we've had. Sold it before. Sold it back in 23 February, so 2 years ago. Sort of needing resto, needed a bit of work doing to it. But it's been sorted, up and running now, glass in it, working. So it's original 110 motor, so you just need a little, you know, little plug-in adapter thing I used just when I was filming it, using it to film it. Nice machine. Come and have a play with it. Yeah, bit different from a shooter. Anything else? Anybody got any questions on any of these machines in the auction? Anybody need to know anything? Let me know, and I will. If the description's not already up, obviously they'll be up in the next day or two. The palmistry I was looking at. I haven't done the description yet, but I will do over the weekend. I was looking at the bottom door. I think it probably is the original door there. Just had a bit of plywood stuck on it for some strange reason. There's a bit of hardboard on the inside, but you can see the oak frame looks like it's original, so that's a bit odd. So whether the door's been damaged underneath or whether it was done to just to kind of modernise it a little bit, because that cast sort of plaque thing shouldn't be on there. It's usually just a two panel door. There we are, there's another one like that. So maybe it's done to kind of modernise, but I think the original door is probably there. Maybe it's that size. No, maybe it's that style of door. That one with the cross on it. I've never seen one of those. That looks more like the metal cabinet. I think that one might be the metal cabinet. Kind of outdoor version that Aaron's made. I'm not sure. It does say cabinet highly polished solid oak or iron. I think that's probably the iron one in that advert. Looks like they're iron cases. They usually have the diamond on the bottom doors. Intriguing. So that was that, and I was also looking at the Computawinds with a view to converting onto Old Penny. So we've got two in. One's working. The one with the lit up top flash, funnily enough. That one seems to be working right. The other one needs motors. You'll see if you look at the mech picture. It's got the gearboxes in, but needs motors. You can get those new kind of Japanese geared down motors, and only like 20 quid each or something, aren't they, on eBay? But really, there's not a great deal to convert it if you want to convert it onto a different coin. The little coin slots at the top, they're kind of like a moulding, then a flat metal plate with a hole in for the penny, or the 1p as they are. But the metal plate is plenty big enough to take up to old penny size, so you could just drill it out to any size you wanted. There's a chute the penny goes into. To click a little micro switch to turn the machine, to turn the motors on. It's only about yay long. You make a new little chute. We've got some old penny size chute in the auction, funny enough, in the spares. We could just hacksaw that in half and just move the two sides apart and screw them back into the cabinet. The way it's fixed, so that would sort that problem out. You might have to take a couple of pins out if you're using a bigger coin, just so the pennies tumble through. And the two discs at the bottom, they're only bits of Formica. So either make two new ones out of another bit of Formica, or you could, cut those slots out so they take whatever, old pennies, 2p's or something. So yeah, but cosmetically not in bad condition actually. One's sort of been cleaned up, the other one hasn't. The non-working one has a scrub. but it's only, you know, usual sort of grunge on it. Nothing that half an hour's elbow grease wouldn't sort out. So it'd be nice to see one on site. I think the only Paul's got one in his games room, but I don't actually know one on site. Anybody know if there's a computer on site still? I remember as a kid there'd been quite a few around. It's one of my favourite machines to play. They were fascinating when they fill up with pennies. But so it'd be nice to see one do one and put it on site somewhere. Jack says, hi Steve, what sort of motor does the homemade coin pusher have, please? That's a good question. I haven't looked. It does work. I plugged it in and it works. A little pusher. I put the measurements up today actually because I plugged it in. Yeah, good working order. Got colour changing LED lights in it. So they just cycle through, not flashy, but you know, just cycle through different colours. I'm guessing there might be a controller inside so where you can change it probably. And the sizes are on there. Look, 19 inches wide, 28 tall, 26 deep. Two-P slots, but you could probably get any coin in it. I think you take any coin basically. I think that the slots are probably big enough to get old pennies in as well, actually. Yeah, so I don't know what motor's in it. I don't know whether it's been made out of a, you know, a big pusher, which some people do sometimes, take a big pusher to bits to take the bits out. I'll have a look, see if I can get into it. Probably need to get into the back. I think it's only screwed on, so I'll try and remember to have a look and take a picture of what's in it. So that's the answer to that one. I don't know, but it is working. Oh, do I need inspiration from Tesco? Somebody's just had an email. My email notifications in the wrong place. Right. Paul says, does the computer win payout on the side coin runouts as they are blacked out? Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. The side coin runs as they're blacked out. Oh, so they are, yeah. I think there's only a bit of tape stuck on. So presumably it's just a switch. It's that switch there. I don't know. Never know if you can see my mouse on the eBay, but there's a eBay, YouTube. The switches are there, aren't they? The switches and the little chutes are there. So they've just been disconnected. Where do they go into? God knows. Yellow wires. Go into that block somewhere. I mean, there's not a great deal to it, is there really? The coins go in, don't they, and turn the motors on a little bit, and then if they go down the chute, just turn the motors and they drop some pennies out, don't they, basically? So I'm wondering, as the switches are still there, maybe maybe it's physically blocked off somehow. Is there an extra pin or something on it? Can't really see. It doesn't look like it, does it? Don't know. Come and have a look. You've got the benefit of knowing exactly what they should do. Unlike the rest of us, I can't remember. Wasn't there a different version as well? Have I got another picture of something similar? I seem to remember there was isn't there a robot-y looking one? Or am I thinking of something else altogether? Tutti Fruttis, love Tutti Fruttis. Definitely, that was one of my favourites as a kid. What was the other thing like Computer Win? Or was it just a different design? Can't see a picture of one on here. Gary says, how tall are they? Oh, they're tall. I haven't put the measurements on yet because that stuff I can't get to measure today, but we'll put all the measurements on there. 6 foot tall, I suppose. It says not that you know of. Looks like it does, as all 3 relays are there. Paul. Yeah, I think it is complete. And the other one, the one that needs motors, that's all the relays are there, switches are there. Again, I think it just needs motors, and it's missing this bottom cash box door as well. But other than that, again, cosmetically pretty good condition. So if you can't get exact motors to fit onto those little gear down gearboxes, you can get those little geared motors, aren't they? They're not very much money at all. Talk to Paul. Or he might not want to tell you, because he might want to buy the machines for himself. There you go. But, yeah, I know the motors are easily available. These are only synchronous motors, so it shouldn't be a problem. You can get them from RS. They do quite a few different synchronous motors. Not synchronous, shaded pole motors. Wrong type. So I'm hoping these will be up and running and in someone's arcade. It'd be nice, so we can all go and play them. I did try and persuade Peter Williamson to buy one and convert it onto Old Penny, but he didn't seem very keen, unfortunately. Perhaps we can get Rob to buy one to take up to Woodbank. I think they're quite good fun machines, really. Quite like them. What else has anybody asked me about? All spares. There's still more spares to list. There's a few Jennings bits, useful bits, real bundles, some Chief top flashes. I think there's a Governor top flash. What else did I see there? A couple of other Jenningsy bits. There's a set of reel strips. I don't know what they're for. They're Samson reel strips with golf symbols on them. Interestingly, like golf balls and golf clubs and things. So they're quite good. If anyone's got a Samson's golf machine, whatever that was. What other bits were there? All bandit bits. Oh, there's an elephant for the elephant. Yeah, the Oliver Wales elephant gift machine. What's it called? Oliver Wales gift machine thing. Treasure cave. This. One of them. We've got a spare, the little elephant that goes around that brings the parcel out on his back. There you go, there's a picture of an elephant. One of them. What a useful spare to have. If nobody else buys it, I'll buy it. As it's an elephant, I should have it, shouldn't I, really? I should have an elephant machine. I haven't got one at the moment. I've had them. I had a couple out, we used to have a couple out on site. We had Botany Bay and Folly Farm. They took great money. I have to say, they're always a popular machine. Yes, there's one of those. There's some other useful bits. Lots of Mutascope reels. Some S10 coin mechs. What else was there? A couple of flashes for aristocrats, I think. But the bottom plastics for aristocrat bandits, I think there was. So yeah, obviously I'll get all those uploaded over the weekend as well. So yes, there is more spares to go in the sale. Cool. Paul says, lovely machines or one each. Yes, one each. That's a good idea. You have one in Norfolk and Robert can have one up in Woodbank. So we can see who gets them up and running first. Or you can both do them together at once, you see. Easier to make the bits if you're making two sets of bits, isn't it, as well? You know, think about this. Have a word. get yourselves organised, get them both out on site. And you've got Paul's up and running as well if you've got any problem. So, you know, you can, I'm sure Paul will help. You get them all running. So, yeah. That would be good. The ticket machine somebody asked about, how big is it? It's big. I didn't put the sizes on the last one we sold either. Last one we sold didn't have the little twiddly bit on the right on the very top, look. That's just flat topped. And this one has got a nice little twiddly bit on the top to make it even taller. And it is heavy, and when I say heavy, it is like heavy, 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 heavy. So yeah, if you're into railway, that's the thing to buy. Anything else? This I was looking at today as I was just doing the description for it. You know, there's so much going on in this little machine. Beat It, little trade stim. There's a blackjack machine basically. So the inserted coin causes the table to shake, that's kind of the green baize bit, tumbling the player's dice. Plus it spins the dial, which is the dealer. The object is the game is for the total shown on the player's dice, if it's not over 21 of course, because blackjack, to beat the number indicated by the dealer's pointer. So there's a pointer at the top, maybe you can't see it in that picture, that points to the, look up a little bit, there you go. So the dealer's score is on this kind of outer ring of the wheel, and your score as the player is the dice on the green base, the dice that tumble. So if you beat the dealer's score, then you are kind of awarded the score that was shown by the ball on the inner mat of the dial. So I don't know if you can quite see it, but the ball is in number 2, I think. So that was your prize, if you like. Your score was 2, so you get 2 whatever, maybe 2 drinks at the bar, or 2 cigarettes, or 2 whatever there was, you know, wherever the thing was, usually in a bar. And then there's also a gum vendor on the front of it, so you get a gum ball for your penny or your cent. It was probably when it was in America. And then there's 2 anti-cheat devices as well. That was all that. So in the very centre of the wheel, you won't probably see on this picture, but there's kind of 3 green slots, if you can see, look like spokes on the wheel. There's little ball bearings in those that fly around, obviously when the thing spins. So if you jiggle the machine once it's stopped, and maybe try and move the winning ball bearing to a higher score, because it scores between 2 and 10, that knocks those little ball bearings into the middle, and that voids the game. And also you've got the usual anti-tilt in the middle of the instruction card there, where the ball bearing would sit on top of the little pin. Again, if you knock it, the ball bearing falls off, like you get in a lot of pinball machines, early pinball machines. So there's all these umpteen different features going on in this dinky little countertop machine. It's probably, I think, it's about the most advanced as these get, I think. So yeah, what a great little thing. Interesting. Sort of blackjack with a roulette wheel, very casino-y themed, isn't it? If you like the casino stuff. Then with anti-cheat devices as well, and a gun vendor. What more do you want all in one little machine? Great, eh? Anything else anybody been talking to me about? The helicopter machine's another couple of projects. Again, I'll put the details up. I haven't catalogued them yet as such, on the size and everything. But this one, the Sega one, the legs are there. It looks like it's all there. It looks like everything's there inside. I think the helicopter's there, isn't it? Is that one of the helicopters? Yeah, the helicopter's there. It just fell off the end of the arm. So great project for somebody. These are rare machines. The fly there shows you what the legs are like. The kind of tapered metal legs, and the legs are there, as I say. So that's a good project for somebody. If that was in the States, it'd be a lot of money. So super rare machine, and it's only kind of like pinball, basic pinball tech, you know, relays and stepper units. So anybody who knows pinball could fix that and have it up and running, I'm sure, without any trouble. Cabinet's actually not in bad condition under the grime. All the top flashes are there. So yeah, that would restore up quite nicely, I think. Then the other one, the Midway version, the Whirlybird. Where's the Midway Whirlybird? Here it is. So we haven't got legs for this one. So no legs, and it hasn't got a helicopter. So a bit more of a project, a little bit earlier. But again, other than that, it all looks like it's there. And again, it's pinball technology again. Get these scores on in the back at the top there. But essentially the same kind of game. So yeah, but again, it'd be nice to see both of those up and running. Sold a really rough one of these years ago. Haven't got price results there. Must have been from a good way back. It's probably that one there we sold, which had legs. Yeah, legs are just like ordinary pinball legs, so easy to get a set of legs for it on those. So yeah, somebody hopefully will buy that and sort it out. Good for Project A. Right, any more? Anybody need to know anything? Otherwise, we'll call it out, I think, because the time's ticking on. I need some dinner. And lots to do tomorrow. More videos to make, more descriptions to write. And apart from anything else, try and find some space for viewing on Sunday, because it's a bit full in the warehouse, should we say. I think that's the best word for it at the moment. So we're trying to arrange it all a bit so we can get to see it all. There's a lot of stuff. Super. So there we are. So I'll see some of you hopefully on Sunday, 11 till 2, the Godman Chester warehouse. Don't forget to book in for your Yarmouth tickets there. I'll send an email out tomorrow morning as well instead of Sunday morning. I'll send it out tomorrow if you're on the mailing list. With reminders of all that stuff in, dates and times and whatnot. And I'll catch you again Sunday night for another live stream. Super. Gary says, love the helicopters. Wish I had more space. Yeah, they're great machines, aren't they? I'll try and find that video. There was one at the ATEI, I think, when I've shown on the live stream before at the trade show back in 1970 or something, showing the helicopter working. So I'll try and find that again. Another note for self. Or perhaps I'll look at that on Sunday if I can find it. Helicopter video. Helicopter old video. I know what I mean. My many notes here on my desk. It's quite a good little video clip, really. Super. All you need to do, build an extension. Yeah. A bigger shed. Another garage. Something like that. Anyway, right, that's it. I shall catch you all across the weekend or Sunday night on the next live stream. Have a jolly weekend, whatever you're up to. And see you then. Night night.